What's good, YouTube, Facebook? It's your boy HB3, aka One Time in the Building. I'm coming to y'all with this video, and today I'm going to show y'all how to take wave pictures. Stay tuned.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head.
Alright, so before I get started, I definitely want to get this out there. If you're still around here with a flip phone, and it's 2017, 9 times out of 10, this video is not going to be for you. I'm sorry. I do apologize in advance. But this is not going to be a video that's going to be for flip phones. You're not going to really have good quality with those phones anyway. This is going to be for a lot of my smartphone users, my Android users, my iPhone users. So yeah, this video is not for you if you're still walking around with the flip phone, aka the trap phone. So pretty much, let's just go ahead and get started. So two things that we're going to focus on today are going to be the quality of the pictures that you take and the angle of the pictures that you take. A lot of people have issues in those two areas. So the first thing I want to touch base on is quality of the picture. Most of the smartphone users, the iPhones or the Androids, you're going to be looking around maybe 12 to 20 or 12 to 22 megapixels megapixels on the rear camera, the rear side of your phone, and I say you're going to be between 5 and 7, maybe 5 and 7 on the front camera, the front portion of your phone. So the quality of the pictures that you take is going to be based off which one that you're going to be using as far as megapixels. The higher the megapixels, the better the quality of the actual photo that you're taking. I prefer always using the back camera, mainly because if you use the back camera, it's going to be better quality. It's going to be the best quality of your phone. Me personally, I have the Note 5. This is my Note 5 here. It's been out for, I think, a couple of years now. Mine specifically, my rear camera is going to be 16 megapixels, and my front camera is going to be 5. My front camera is going to be 5 megapixels. I almost never use my front camera, almost never, and the reason being is because I know that it's going to be higher quality on the back, so that kind of forces me trying to figure out how to take the picture, not being able to see it at a lot of times. So you have to get in kind of a memory thing of where the button is going to be at, and I'm going to show y'all how I do that, and then I'm also going to show you other tricks and ways of taking better pictures. So let's go ahead and start on that. So the key to actually using the rear camera, the rear camera, it's basically going to be knowing where the button is at. So we're going to just go over to the camera here on my phone. I'm going to just select it here, and right now you see this is the rear. This is the rear of my phone. I automatically gonna know my button is right there. If you know your phone, you know where your button is going to be at, regardless of how you turn your phone. You know it's going to be right there on the bottom. Most phones are, the button to push to actually take the photo is going to be on the bottom. So anytime that I want to take a top picture, the best thing I do is I always go sideways. Sideways in portrait is always going to be the best to me. I do it vertical every now and then, but I like the sideways better. So basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of memorizing where my button is going to be so I can actually take the photo. And all I do is just literally bend my head down and take the picture. That's pretty much all I'm doing. And when I do that, like I said, make sure you kind of wait. If you need the autofocus, just hit the center and then come back down here and hit the photo. That's pretty much it. That's all you're doing. It's real simple. You know, I try to make it simple as possible. Let me turn my ringer up on here a little bit so I can see. So that's a top pic. If I want to do a side pic, what I'm going to do is basically turn my phone sideways, hold my hand like this, and all I'm doing, literally all I'm doing, let me back up a little bit. All right. So all I'm doing is going to be kind of like an overcast. This is going to be an overcast of my head. And I know it's on the bottom. I know that button is right there on the bottom of my phone. I'm gonna hold it for a little second, few seconds, and then I'm literally gonna just hit the button. That's it. That's all I did. That's literally all I did. And I have I have a side pic right there. That's a perfect side picture of my waves. Now, what most people have trouble with doing is taking pictures of their back, like of the back of their head. This is gonna be easy. This is what I want you to do when you're having trouble taking a picture of your back waves. I want you to literally take your hand and act like you about to tomahawk dunk on somebody. You feel me? Like you just about to, you know what I'm saying? Like you just turn around and act like you about to tomahawk dunk on somebody's ass. That's all you doing. Now, if you got the phone in your hand and holding it like this, and you do that, literally, you hold it right there. You know where it's at, boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, people. Boom, a perfect back shot. Perfect back shot right there. Perfect back shot right there. Cropping, you can do all the cropping and everything later. You don't have to worry about this stuff while you're taking the photo. You can crop everything you need to crop later. But knowing where that button is at is going to be the key to actually taking the photo. Just knowing where that button is at. If you know where it's at, it don't matter where you turn, how you turn, that button, you know that button is gonna be right there. So if you wanna do it vertical, if you wanna do it portrait style, it's however you wanna do it. It's up to you, but just knowing where that button is at on your camera is gonna be the key. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it of taking the photo and the quality and things like that. Remember, if you need to autofocus your phone, like if your phone doesn't, you know, it's all over the place, you hit that, it'll autofocus for you, and then you go back to where you at with pushing that button. It's pretty simple, people. It's not difficult at all. Another easy thing that you can do that's going to help you out a lot is getting yourself a selfie stick. Selfie sticks are very useful if you still having trouble with positioning with your hand, or you can't, you know, get that photo just right of the left side or the right side of the back or the top or whatever. You get yourself a selfie stick. These things now are pretty cheap. You can get them for like 10 bucks, maybe at Walmart or even at the dollar store. I'm hearing that like a Walgreens or something like that, they sell selfie sticks too. This one here I got from work, but basically all you do is you place your phone here, you plug it up into the audio jack, and there's a button right here. Let's see, right here, there's a button right here that actually pushes, and that will snap the photo. What I'm gonna do here is just show you an example of how it works if you don't know what it is and how it can benefit you. So basically, you pull this up, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty tight too, so it's gonna keep your phone in there, trust me. We're gonna focus on using the back camera still. I mean, I know a lot of you are used to using the front, but we're still gonna focus on using the back camera because it has the best quality. So what I'm gonna do because of that is I'm gonna place it inside of here backwards. So we're gonna place this in here. So it's in there good. And we're gonna plug up the little piece right here that comes with the phone. Well, I mean, not the phone, but comes with the lost my words. The selfie stick. and you just plug it up here. I'm gonna turn my phone on, use my fingerprint to unlock it. Well, I usually use my fingerprint. There we go. I'm gonna go over to my camera. And right now I am already set on the rear camera. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this out because it comes out. My selfie stick does extend. Most of them do anyway. And as you can see, we can just make it a little bit smaller. Let's say I want to take a picture of my top. Let's take a picture of my top, and I'm just gonna let it autofocus. Most phones, most of the smartphones and the you know, the iPhones and the Androids will they will automatically autofocus for you. So I'm just gonna hold it down about 3 seconds, and then I'm gonna push that little button on the handle. So let's take a, well, I'm gonna do all 4 sides right quick. Let's do the left side. Let's do the left side. I'm gonna look straight that way. I'm gonna look straight opposite, straight ahead of where I'm taking this picture. Push the button, there we go. Now I'm gonna do the right. There we go. And then I'm gonna get my tomahawk dunk on. My tomahawk dunk. And put it up a little bit over my head. Okay, so I just took 4 photos of all my sides. Now I'm gonna unplug this here. Go ahead and put that selfie stick down. We're gonna take a look at these 4 photos that I took. Okay, so the first one here is going to be my top. It's gonna be my top that I took first. Boom, easy, top. We're gonna look, I think this was my right side. We're gonna look at the right side. Boom, right side, direct shot. And then we're gonna look at the left. I could have went out a little bit further with the left. All that is, basically, I don't want y'all to get discouraged by seeing that. That's my left side, and as you can see some of the top, all I had to do was just space out a little bit more. Just come out a little bit more, and that photo would have looked identical to the right. All I had to do was move out more. Same idea. It's still a direct shot. It's still a direct shot. And then of course the back. That's the back right there. So that's just using the selfie stick. You can really get used to doing that. If you don't know, like I said, the selfie sticks makes it a lot easier if you just cannot get used to pushing that button. You don't know where that button is at. Like I said, me personally, I memorized exactly where that button is going to be at on my phone, so I'm good at taking the rear photos. We have a lot of people who like to use a mirror and do everything. Use a mirror. So basically, if you're using the front camera, you can actually use a mirror and just snap it, you know, because you can see right there through the actual mirror. So that's one of the things you can do too. But that's pretty much it, man, how to take photos. If you have any questions or concerns, please get at me. I would definitely respond, help you out, you know, with any questions or concerns. So let's go ahead and head over to Quick Wave Tips. It's your boy, man, HB3. I'm out. Quick Wave Tips. What's good, YouTube, Facebook? Today on Quick Wave Tips, I want to talk to y'all about patience. You gotta have a lot of patience. Things don't happen overnight. A lot of people are looking for the overnight success, the overnight progression, the overnight everything when it comes to being a waver. And let me be honest with you, it doesn't come overnight. It doesn't work that way. Nothing in this world could make you have instant, unbelievable, flawless, beautiful waves in one day. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. You have to have a lot of patience. Some of my patterns that I've had have taken me 1, 2, 3 years to max out just to get them the way that I want them. So if you don't have patience, then I'm sorry, your waves are not gonna do what they need to do because you're too busy. You're too busy trying to look for the overnight, progression, overnight success. So you need to have more patience, basically. So that's the quick wave tip. Be patient. They'll come. It's your boy HB3. I'm out.